Hey, what's up guys? It's Texamer talking to you here. Yes, I'm back after a while. I'm exam time, so it's very difficult to me to record videos, but I'm sorry for that, but I hope you enjoy this one. This is a quick, not a quick one, but a quick preview of Apple's March event that is coming next week, or at least 2 weeks from now. I don't know when this video will be released, but I have to say that I'm pretty excited. We are expecting new Macs, and we are also expecting a new iPhone, or 2 new iPhones and an iPad. So yes, this is a big event coming up. Although a lot of people are saying that it's going to be very boring, and the leaks are pointing out to be not the biggest ever event, but when we see new Apple products is also very exciting. It's always very exciting. So yeah, this event will be a good one, and it will live it up a bit to this environment, because right now, without having any new Apple products, it's kind of getting boring to talk about always the same thing: iPhone 14, M1 MacBook Pros. So yes, I'm excited that we are going to get this Apple March event, and yes, in this video I will tell you all about it, from the Mac Mini to the new MacBook Pros to the new iPad Air and to the new iPhone SE and possibly an iPhone 13 color. So yes, no further ado, before I roll the intro, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all, we are growing. So, no further ado, roll the intro. Yes, the Apple March event is right off the door. So, we are expecting at least 4 new products, but we should get more if Apple surprises. But Apple, as you know, will launch the iPhone SE in this event. I'm not sure if it's going to be a press release before the event or close to up to the event or after the event, but we are knowing that the iPhone SE will be coming this timeline. So yes, the iPhone SE will feature the same design as the current iPhone SE from 2020, but it will have the A15 chip, the newest chip from Apple, and it will have 5G. That's only 2 things, and it will be called iPhone SE 5G. Do I think it's a good deal? No, I don't. Do I think it will sell well? Maybe in developing countries. I did a video talking about how important the iPhone SE really is, and yes, my opinion is the fact that Apple will sell a ton of iPhone SEs, and now with 5G, which everyone now is talking about and is getting very conscious about your phone having 5G or not, because you either want it or not. Every single company is now advertising, I have 5G, I don't have 5G, you will have a 5G plan, 5G is the best, 5G.
Today is the beginning of a new era for iPhone. Today, we're bringing 5G to iPhone. 5G, 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 5G,
And then, of course, you kind of just think that your phone needs 5G and you want to buy only 5G phones. And if when a person goes into Apple stores and they see the iPhone SE, they see, oh, it's an iPhone, it's cheap, it's only $399. But the carrier says it doesn't have 5G, and so you end up not buying. So Apple is probably just updating the iPhone SE with 5G this year because they want carriers to recommend them when they are selling more programs and more things, because they want to say this phone is 5G, it's an iPhone, it's very cheap, so you can buy it with our plan. And so everyone goes for this iPhone SE. So that's my opinion on the iPhone SE, and that's why I think Apple will present it on an event to create the biggest buzz possible on this iPhone and to try to sell the most amount of iPhones SEs possible. Because next year Apple will update the iPhone SE design and they will completely kill the iPhone 8 product line and the iPhone 8 product design like big factories. So yeah, this is the last iPhone SE with the design of the iPhone 6 throughout the iPhone 8. So enjoy it. If you like the Touch ID, the home button, the big bezels, the old design, go for it with 5G and A15 chip. This is the very good deal if you want to. But then, of course, we will see another slight change to an Apple product, and that's the iPad Air 5. The iPad Air 5, it's kind of boring because it will be the same design as the current iPad Air 4, which has the same design as the iPad Pro from 2018. Yes, the same design with a little bit bigger bezels. It will have a 10.9-inch display. It will have the same speakers. I don't know if Apple will update them for the quad speaker design. Let's see, but I think they want that only for the pros. They will give it a center stage camera, just like the iPad mini. They will give it the A15, just like the iPad mini. And we are not sure if Apple will give it the flash or not. But I think that the only thing that we can take off this iPad is the fact that it will be the same upgrade that the iPad mini got. So center stage, A15, the new flash. And I don't know if Apple will make new colors, but I doubt it. So yes, this iPad Air 5, it's a very slight refresh to the iPad Air lineup. I still do not recommend the iPad Air. I still do think that the iPad Pro refurbished from 2018 or even 2020, it's a better deal. You have 120 Hz, you have a better screen, a bigger screen, you have, Jesus, way better speakers, you have the Thunderbolt port if you go for the new M1. But I mean, the iPad Pro is way better, and the A12X is not worse, or the A12Z is not worse than the A15 chip that we will get on this iPad Air. So yeah, I still do recommend going for a refurbished iPad Pro from the Apple refurbished store, which is brand new, and it costs only $500 to $600, which is the price of this iPad Air, which is rumored also to get 5G, just like the iPad mini and the iPhone SE. So you will hear a lot talking about 5G from Apple in this event. Next, I do think that Apple will be launching a new iPhone 13 color, just like they do every single year. They launched in the iPhone 11 the purple one, then they launched the iPhone 12 in purple again last year, and so I do think that Apple will launch again the new iPhone 13 with maybe, I don't know, copper color or another purple color, a more spring-like color to the iPhone 13, just like they do with watch bands or even the Apple Watch. So yeah, I do expect a new iPhone 13 color. Maybe I would like to see a new iPhone 13 Pro and Pro Max color, just like this matte copper or this new Phantom Black, I don't know, maybe matte black, some kind of new color to the iPhone 13 line to spice it up a bit, because with the S22 Ultra colors, they are incredible, I like them a lot. And talking about the S22 Ultra, I ordered one and I will be getting one, and I will be reviewing, comparing it to my iPhone 13 Pro, and I will be switching it to it for 2 weeks to see what's my experience using an Android phone. So if you are excited for that, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe to my channel to keep up with those videos, and to receive a notification for those videos. I will be reviewing it from the side of a person that never left Apple ecosystem, has an Apple Watch, has an iPad, has a MacBook Pro, has an iPod, has an Apple TV, every single Apple product that you can think of. I have AirPods, but I will be buying the Samsung S22 Ultra to review, and I will be using it instead of my iPhone 13 Pro Max for 2 weeks. Will I switch after it? Of course not. I do prefer iOS still, but I want to give it a try when I use the 100x zoom. So yeah, if you are excited for that, don't forget to drop a like down below and to subscribe to my channel. But returning to my video, yes, I would like a lot to see the iPhone 13 Pro Max in a Phantom Black color. That would be amazing, that would be crazy, that would be beautiful. And that's why I think that Apple should launch, besides the iPhone 13 new color from the iPhone 13 and 13 mini, I would like Apple to launch a new color for the iPhone 13 and 13 Pro Max, for the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Then we get into the meatier part of the event. The last couple of weeks, we are getting leaks, and especially from Apple, which filed a new report to the EAA or something here in Europe, where you have to file products before you launch them in those countries. They filed a patent for 3 new products, 3 new Macs, 1 portable computer and 2 desktops. We are in knowing that the fact that this portable computer will be the new M2 MacBook Pro. Wait, a new M2 MacBook Pro, M2 chip, a new M2? That's weird. Are you going to see the M2 MacBook Air? I don't think so. I don't think Apple will show up the new redesigned M2 MacBook Air on this event. That's going to be reserved for the end of the year, just like Mark Gurman and other leaks talked about. But in this event, we'll be getting the new 13-inch MacBook Pro, the same design as the old one, but with the M2 chip. John Prosser did an episode from Page Tech talking about that. Other leakers, and especially DigiTimes, talked about the fact that this M2 MacBook Pro will be coming. Other YouTube channels think it will be the same design as the 14-inch MacBook Pro, but I don't. I think that Apple, by releasing it alone in this event, will be using the M2 chip, but it will be using the same old design from the 13-inch MacBook Pro and the same old design from the older generation, the 2016 design trend. So yes, I don't think it's an M2 MacBook Pro, but with the old design trend. It will have still a touch bar and all of those quirks and features, the Magic Keyboard, and it will be pretty cool for those who want a touch bar and want an M2 chip. So if you are excited for that, you will be getting one on the March event, on March 8th, more specifically. But together with this MacBook Pro, we'll be also getting another Mac. And can you figure out what it is? I'll give you a few seconds. You done? Yes. Mac Mini, did you say? You're correct. Mac Mini will be coming in this event. A lot of people are talking about the fact that it could come with the M2 chip together with the other M2 MacBook Pro, a refresh to the M1 Mac Mini, but I don't think it will be an M1 Pro and M1 Max Mac Mini, because other YouTubers also think that and other leakers also think that. So it will be pretty cool to see the M1 Pro and M1 Max chip finally come to desktop computers. This will be the first desktop computer to get the M1 Pro and M1 Max chip, and Apple also filed another computer. I'm not know if that's the 27-inch iMac, the regular one without the promotion display, without all of those quirks and features for the iMac Pro that will come in later this year, but I don't know if that's the 27-inch iMac or another configuration of the Mac Mini. We are still very confused, or if it's only the M2 Mac Mini and the M1 Pro and M1 Mac Mini. This is very confusing, but yes, we will be getting for sure the M1 Pro and M1 Mac Mini. A new Mac Mini will be coming, and I do think this Mac Mini will be redesigned with the same design that John leaked at the beginning of the year, around the September timeline, where he leaked this new design with the plastic pack or the glass top here, and it will have the aluminum sides, just like the retro design from the first Mac Mini. It will be pretty cool, and it will be awesome to see this very, very fast and very, very powerful computer. But the other computer that Apple is also filed could be iMac 27-inch with 60Hz display, the LCD, the same computer as the M1 iMac with the 24-inch, but it will have the M1 Pro and M1 Max chip inside it. Or we could be getting another Mac Mini with the M2 chip, the same that is coming on the 13-inch MacBook Pro. We are not sure, we don't know yet, but these are all the possibilities for these three Macs. One is a MacBook Pro with the M2 chip, which is pretty much confirmed now. Then it's a M1 Pro and M1 Max Mac Mini, which is also pretty much confirmed by now with the new redesign, and then the M2 chip on this older design chassis from the Mac Mini that we are seeing with the M1 Mac Mini, and it will be around the $800 price tag. Another possibility besides that, it's a 27-inch regular iMac, which has the M1 iMac 24-inch design train, and it has the same display, just a little bit bigger. And then, of course, these are all the Macs that will be coming this event. These are all the possibilities, and these are all the products that I do believe are confirmed for this event. We're not sure, Apple could drop another product on us, AirPods Pro 2, other products are also in the pipeline, but I don't think Apple will be releasing more than these 4 products. And yes, if you are thinking about the iMac Pro, the Mac Pro with the Apple Silicon, wait for WWDC in June. That's when Apple will release all the Pro computers with Apple Silicon, the fastest Apple Silicon ever to touch the earth. And I'm very, very excited to see what Apple does with the Mac Pro, because when Apple Silicon goes unleashed without any single restraint on power and of course efficiency, I would like to see that Apple creating the biggest possible and fastest computer that they can do on their engineers. But what are your thoughts on these new products for this new event? What are your thoughts on the March event in general? I know it's kind of boring for the iPhone SE and iPad Air 5, but it's getting very interesting about the Mac Pro with the M2 chip. I'm very interested to see what's the performance of the M2 chip, and I'm also very interested to see the new redesigned Mac Mini with the M1 Pro and M1 Max chips. What are the performances? Are they better than my M1 Max Mac Pro with the 16-inch? Or are they a little bit better, a little bit worse, the same? Let's see what happens. I'm very, very excited. And if you are also very excited, don't forget to drop a like down below and to subscribe to my channel. And of course, don't forget to follow my social networks, Twitter and Instagram. This was Texmer talking to you here. Bye.